Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Crown Whisper, where I bring you any and all news related to the British royal family. The case of Jeffrey Epstein is a harrowing saga that has shaken the public's trust in institutions and individuals alike. The initial charges against Epstein in 2019 shed light on the dark underbelly of elite circles, revealing a disturbing network of exploitation and abuse. His association with high-profile figures, including politicians and royalty, has raised profound questions about the integrity of those in positions of power and privilege. Epstein's indictment on charges of sex trafficking of minors and conspiracy to commit sex trafficking was a watershed moment in the fight against human trafficking and exploitation. The gravity of the accusations, coupled with the appalling nature of the crimes, demanded swift and unequivocal justice. However, Epstein's untimely death while in custody not only deprived the victims of their day in court, but also fueled speculation and conspiracy theories surrounding the circumstances of his demise. The involvement of Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, in Epstein's orbit further compounded the scandal. The friendship between the two men raised eyebrows from the outset, given Epstein's known predilections and criminal activities. Prince Andrew's subsequent attempts to address the controversy only served to exacerbate the public outcry. His ill-advised interview with journalist Emily Maitlis, in which he displayed a lack of empathy and accountability, was met with widespread condemnation. The decision by Prince Andrew to step back from his royal duties was perhaps a necessary concession in the face of overwhelming public scrutiny. However, it does little to assuage the concerns surrounding his association with Epstein and the allegations of sexual abuse leveled against him by Virginia Roberts Giuffre. Despite his vehement denials, the specter of impropriety looms large over Prince Andrew, tarnishing not only his own reputation, but also that of the monarchy he represents. The ongoing fallout from Epstein's case serves as a stark reminder of the pervasiveness of sexual exploitation and the impunity enjoyed by those in positions of power. It underscores the urgent need for systemic reform and accountability mechanisms to prevent such atrocities from occurring in the future. Moreover, it highlights the importance of believing and supporting survivors whose voices are often marginalized and dismissed in the face of entrenched power dynamics. The developments regarding Prince Andrew's involvement with Jeffrey Epstein and the subsequent settlement with Virginia Roberts Giuffre marked significant milestones in a saga that has captured global attention. Buckingham Palace's confirmation in January 2022 that Prince Andrew's military titles and patronages had been returned to the Queen reflects a decisive step in disentangling the monarchy from the controversy surrounding them. The statement underscores Prince Andrew's continued absence from the public duties and his defense of the case as a private citizen. The settlement reached between Prince Andrew and Virginia Roberts Giuffre in February 2022 represents a significant development in the legal proceedings. While the settlement does not constitute an admission of guilt on Prince Andrew's part, his expression of regret for his association with Epstein is a notable departure from his previous stance. The acknowledgement of Epstein's heinous actions and the commendation of survivors for their bravery signal a recognition of the gravity of the situation and a willingness to confront the issue of sex trafficking head-on. Prince Andrew's pledge to support for the fight against trafficking and assist its victim is a positive step forward. By leveraging his resources and platform, he has the opportunity to make a meaningful impact in combating this pervasive issue and addressing the harm inflicted by Epstein and others like him. However, actions will speak louder than words, and Prince Andrew must follow through on his commitments with genuine sincerity and dedication. It's important to recognize that the settlement does not exonerate Prince Andrew from scrutiny or absolve him of any responsibility. The allegations of sexual abuse made by Virginia Roberts Giuffre and others remain deeply troubling and demand thorough investigation and accountability. While the legal resolution may bring closure to this chapter of the story, the broader implications of Epstein's crimes and the complicity of those associated with them continue to reverberate. The reemergence of Prince Andrew's association with Jeffrey Epstein, particularly in light of newly unsealed court documents, reignites scrutiny and raises further questions about the nature of their relationship. The details that have surfaced shed light on the beginnings of their friendship and provide glimpses into their interactions over the years. It's reported that Prince Andrew's connection with Epstein originated through Ghislaine Maxwell, a British socialite who served as Epstein's girlfriend at the time. Maxwell's role in facilitating their introduction underscores the intricate web of relationships within elite circles, where individuals like Epstein and Maxwell could exploit their social connections to gain access to influential figures. While the exact nature and extent of Prince Andrew's relationship with Epstein remain shrouded in ambiguity, recent revelations offer some insight. Never-before-seen photographs of Prince Andrew and Epstein together at Royal Ascot in 2000, as well as their stroll in Central Park in 2010, provide tangible evidence of their association. These encounters occurred despite Epstein's prior conviction and imprisonment on charges related to solicitation of prostitution involving a minor. Prince Andrew's acknowledgement of having stayed at several of Epstein's properties adds another layer to the narrative. His assertion that he saw Epstein infrequently, meeting him only once or twice a year, attempts to downplay the significance of their interactions. However, the frequency of their encounters raises questions about the nature of their relationship and the extent of Prince Andrew's knowledge or involvement in Epstein's activities. The timing of Prince Andrew's statement, released on August 24th, reflects a concerted effort to address mounting public scrutiny and distance himself from Epstein's tarnished legacy. However, his admission of occasional visits to Epstein's properties underscores a level of familiarity and proximity that cannot be easily dismissed. In the midst of ongoing legal proceedings and public scrutiny, Prince Andrew's association with Epstein continues to cast a shadow over his reputation and royal duties. The renewed attention on their relationship serves as a stark reminder of the enduring impact of Epstein's crimes and the complicity of those who associated with him. As the saga unfolds, it remains imperative for Prince Andrew to provide transparent and forthright answers to lingering questions about his involvement with Epstein. The credibility and integrity of the monarchy hinge on his ability to confront these allegations with honesty and accountability, while also demonstrating a commitment to supporting the victims of Epstein's heinous actions. The involvement of Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, and her ex-husband Prince Andrew in Epstein's affairs adds another layer of complexity to an already convoluted narrative. The reports of Epstein's payments of £15,000 to Sarah Ferguson's former personal assistant at the request of Prince Andrew raises serious questions about the extent of their involvement with Epstein and the nature of their relationship with him. Sarah Ferguson's public apology for her association with Epstein, coupled with her acknowledgement of Prince Andrew's facilitation of the payment, underscores the gravity of the situation and the regrettable errors in judgment that were made. Buckingham Palace's handling of Prince Andrew's association with Epstein has been marked by a series of statements issued over time, reflecting the evolving nature of the scandal and the palace's efforts to address public concerns. Prince Andrew's admission that it was a mistake to spend time with Epstein after his conviction, along with his expression of sympathy for Epstein's victims, attempts to distance himself from the disgraced financier while also acknowledging his own lapses in judgment. However, the emergence of allegations against Prince Andrew in unsealed court documents, as well as public statements from Virginia Roberts Giuffre accusing him of sexual abuse, cast a shadow of doubt over his denials of impropriety. Despite Buckingham Palace's categorical denial of any wrongdoing on Prince Andrew's part, the persistence of these allegations and the mounting evidence against him raise serious questions about his credibility and integrity. The televised interview with Virginia Roberts Giuffre, in which she accuses Prince Andrew of being an abuser and details her alleged encounters with him, adds further weight to the accusations against him. The corroborating evidence presented by Giuffre, coupled with the absence of credible rebuttals from Prince Andrew or Buckingham Palace, lends credence to her claims and underscores the urgency of a thorough investigation into the matter. Buckingham Palace's steadfast denial of any sexual contact or relationship between Prince Andrew and Virginia Roberts Giuffre underscores their commitment to protecting the reputation of the monarchy. However, the absence of a statement following Prince Andrew's settlement with Giuffre in February 2022 leaves lingering questions about the nature of their resolution and the implications for the allegations against him. The pivotal no-holds-barred interview conducted by Emily Maitlis with Prince Andrew in November 2019 provided a platform for him to address the allegations and defend his actions. However, his responses, particularly his lack of remorse for his relationship with Epstein and his failure to express sympathy for Epstein's victims, only served to fuel public outrage and reinforce doubts about his credibility. Prince Andrew's decision to step down from public duties in the wake of the interview was perhaps an acknowledgement of the irreparable damage to his reputation and the monarchy's image. However, it also raised questions about the sincerity of his commitment to accountability and transparency. Virginia Roberts Giuffre's subsequent appearance on Panorama to rebut Prince Andrew's claims and challenge his narrative further underscores the high stakes involved in this controversy. Her insistence on the truth and her rejection of Prince Andrew's explanations highlights the deep divide between their accounts and the urgent need for a resolution. As the legal and public scrutiny surrounding Prince Andrew's association with Epstein continues, the quest for truth and justice remains paramount. The conflicting narratives, the unresolved allegations, and the enduring impact of Epstein's crimes demand a thorough and impartial investigation, free from undue influence or favoritism. Ultimately, the resolution of this scandal will depend on a transparent and comprehensive examination of the evidence, coupled with a genuine commitment to accountability and restitution for the victims. Only then can the cloud of suspicion hanging over Prince Andrew and the monarchy be lifted, and the principles of justice and integrity upheld. That's it from me. Please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on any new developments regarding the contents of this video or anything BRF related. Thanks for watching. See you all next time.